Thanks for returning. Again, I am Charlene Lawrence with Empire Acupuncture in Rancho Cucamonga, California. And by now you should have gone through all of the 9 sets that make up the Golden Chi Ball Qigong practice. So now we're going to put all of the 9 pieces together, and this is what I recommend practicing at least once a day to keep your lungs healthy, get some energy moving, especially if you're not able to spend a lot of time doing your regular movement workouts these days. So let's get started. We're going to start with the shaking of the 9 gates. So this is where we're going to just bouncing the heels up and down off the ground, and then getting a nice bounce through all of the major joints. So if you start with a nice motion through the shoulders and the hips, that's going to trickle down to all of those smaller joints below. And a nice little motion here. You can do this for as long as you want. Once you practice this a few times and you get the exercises kind of put back into your memory, then you can practice as long or as little as you want. We're going to do each set 3 times. You're going to want to do it in any number of 3 or an odd number, so 3, 5, 7, 9. 9 is a big number with not just the Chinese but also the Taoists. They say that it takes 9 times to really achieve a change. So that's why 9 would be an excellent number to use here. We're going to go with 3 today. Go ahead and just let everything kind of trickle down, and hopefully you're feeling that nice tingling sensation at least through the fingers, if not through the whole arms, and maybe even through the legs into the feet. So moving on to standing on a boat. Go ahead and inhale. As the arms float up, you're rocking onto the balls of your feet, and as you exhale, you're going to go back onto the heels, letting the arms float down. And inhale. And exhale. Great job. So now we're going to close every set by bringing the arms out to the side and just taking it down through the chakras. Now we're going to do Phoenix Ascends the Flames. So rocking onto the balls of the feet again, inhaling up, leading with the wrists, and exhaling, leading with the wrists again. Flapping your giant phoenix wings, inhaling, and exhaling. Again, inhaling as you rock onto the balls of your feet. There's a little space between the floor and your heels. Exhaling down onto your heels, and you might get a little space in between your toes and the floor. We're going to go ahead and close this set right here. Monkey leaps from the tree, so we're going to rock forward, inhale, reaching forward, and as we exhale, bringing our arms behind our backs, not to touch our hands, but just a little extra motion through the shoulders. Inhaling, reaching, exhaling, behind the back, and our third and final time for the monkey leaps from the tree, reaching, 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 and exhale, bringing the hands back. Now snake rises from the grass. Oh, let's go ahead and close that set right there. Now we're going to move on to snake rises from the grass. Palms face forward, starting at the hips. We're going to slide down the thighs. And as you get down to the bottom, round out the back and drop the head, bringing the hands up the thighs to the hips, and extending, arching the back and gazing up. Inhale down. Exhale. One more time, inhaling down, arching the back, dropping the head, and sliding up. Now we're arching the back and gazing up. Embracing the sun and the moon. Again, we're going to always start towards the left. I take a teeny tiny step out with my left foot, and as I gather the sun right here in my hands, inhale, now exhale over towards the moon, just rotating the torso, inhaling back over towards the sun, trying to keep the hips and toes pointed forward, exhaling over towards the moon, And one last time, inhaling over towards the sun. And our last exhale over towards the moon. From right here, you can just bring the hands up overhead and close out this set. We're going to clear the 7 energy centers, so making that nice motion, that ball motion going forward, down towards the pelvis. Again, now up to the navel or the belly button. Adding the rocking motion, rocking forward as we inhale to the solar plexus. Exhale down to the pelvis, inhaling up to the heart. Exhaling down to the pelvis again. Now inhaling and rocking forward up to the throat. Exhaling down, rocking back. Inhaling, rocking forward up to the third eye at the eyebrows. And the last one, inhaling up over the top of the head to clear the crown chakra. Take a nice deep breath and let's close this one out. Now gathering the clouds to make a pillow. This is the 2-parter. So we're going to take a nice deep breath as our arms float up and we rock forward onto the balls of our feet. Gaze is going to follow the hands up. Grab behind the head. Exhale, nice tight contraction up in the lungs. Inhale, hands come towards the heart. Exhale, press down. Inhaling up. Exhaling, tiny crunch. Inhaling, hands to heart. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, don't forget to rock forward. Exhale, rocking back to crunch. Inhaling, hands to chest. Exhaling down. Remember, if you forget any of these little pieces, any of these little steps, don't worry about it. It's the intention that counts and the breath that's most important. Lastly, we're going to do return to fetal position. So we're going to go ahead and gather the energy as if we're swimming, rocking forward onto the balls of our feet, clutching the little robin's egg clutch, and then exhaling a nice big crunch down into the fetal position. Back up, gathering the energy. Oops, lost my balance a tiny bit. Little robin's egg clutch behind the back, exhaling down into the fetal position. Last one, inhaling. Robin's egg clutch, and when you're ready, rocking back onto your heels and into the fetal position. Go ahead and stand up nice and straight. We're going to take a nice deep breath up. And we're going to close by drawing and exhaling the energy all the way down. And that's it. You just completed your very first form of the golden chi ball all the way through. Remember, 1 or more times a day to keep your lungs nice and healthy. And I hope you guys stay safe and have a wonderful time at home if you're in quarantine.